In this video, I'm going to talk about convertible securities. These are great instruments for startups to use early on in their life to raise capital from friends, family, and angel investors. In this video, I'm going to talk about three different topics. First, I'm going to talk about the purpose of convertible securities and the basics of how they function. Second, I'm going to talk about the different types of convertible securities available to startups and how they differ. Finally, I'm going to talk about some of the key terms that are negotiated in convertible securities that you should look out for. I hope that this is helpful. The basic way that a convertible security works is a friend or family member or angel investor provides some level of investment early on, and typically this amount is less than $1 million, sometimes significantly less than $1 million. And then upon a future investment above a threshold, which is a negotiated term in the convertible security, then the convertible security holder converts their investment into preferred stock on the same terms that the investors get at that future round. In this way, the convertible security holder actually participates in that future round, so it's critical that the convertible security holder be an accredited investor. This means that the person must make over $200,000 per year or have over $1 million in net worth, not including his or her personal residence. There are several different types of convertible securities out there for startups to use. The original type of convertible security is known as the convertible note. Convertible note is both a debt instrument and then it converts into equity. So when Uncle Jerry wants to give you $20,000 early on in your startup, you essentially give him the same rights that a bank would give when they lend you money. So it's a full-on loan. This means that he could call the note at any time and require repayment of the loan. And if you don't have money to repay Uncle Jerry, then he could actually force you into bankruptcy. It may be rare that Uncle Jerry would actually force you into bankruptcy since it's an investment in a business, but it does give him additional bargaining chip. And so in this way, it's a more friendly instrument for investors. As with any convertible, the way that it works is once there's a conversion event, which is investment above a certain threshold, such as say $500,000 or $1 million, then the convertible note actually converts into equity and the loan and debt aspect of the instrument goes away. Convertible equity, on the other hand, does not have any debt aspect to it. So instead of Uncle Jerry gaining the rights of somebody who's giving a loan, he has simply given money in the same way that a traditional equity holder gives money. All of his money is at risk and there's no way for him to be instantly repaid and demand repayment. So there's no debt aspect to the instrument. Instead, it simply converts upon the conversion event. There are a few different key terms that often get negotiated in a convertible security, and this can be whether it's in a convertible note or convertible equity, such as a SAFE agreement. These include discount, valuation cap, major investor rights, and the threshold for conversion. A discount is a tool that's used to reward the investor for taking a risk early on in the startup's life. Basically, it gives them the ability to receive stock upon conversion at a premium. A typical discount may be about 20%. The valuation cap gives investors some level of assurance that they'll receive at least a minimal amount of stock in the event that the conversion happens at a very high valuation. So for example, a valuation cap of between $4 and $8 million is common. Major investor rights are given to investors who give above a certain amount of money. So for example, investors who give above $50,000 would be given the rights to information rights in the company, being able to examine the books of the company, for example, or the ability to participate in future rounds. The minimum threshold for conversion is a very important term because that is the threshold at which conversion actually occurs. So a typical conversion threshold would be between $500,000 and $1 million. I hope that you found this video helpful, and we encourage you to visit our website for more information. Thanks.